Hello friends, it's Jam here, and today we'll be testing the new Yunishishi cards just announced today on the OCG, which is out in the Raging Tempest set on Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro. Now, you'll see the hand at the beginning. It won't have any Yunishishi cards because this is a one-card combo where I was testing against the AI. It's a one-card combo where you'll abuse the effects of the Yunishishi XYZs, as well as the most broken card I think when I read it. First is the Rat, which is basically a tour guide or a graph or whatever. If you overlay into it, you can spec from the deck the same card. So we're just playing one of each because each of these Yunishishi guys, this is the monkey, this is the dragon, this is the tiger, this is the bull. You can only overlay onto a Yunishishi, a one card overlay once per turn for each one. So we're going to be summoning all four of them though. These are the ones that's been announced. The only card in the main deck which I am using, the Yunishishi card wise, is the Rat. But in the main deck you'll see there's other ones as well. Meaning that the engine to do this combo only involves 1, 2, 3, 4. It does involve Invoker, it does involve this Giga Trainer, and it does involve a couple of other cards. But you can minimalize it by using just 3 cards in the main deck as well as the Speedway stuff. So in this combo we open with a Terratop, and that's about it. So he's going to overlay the two Terratop, and the Bug, which it can search, BA style, to get into Invoker. That will mean that you see the other Yunishishi cards. This is I think that's the Lion, I think that's the Snake. This is the rabbit, and that's the sheep. And the Rat is the most broken one. This is the only one we're going to be summoning. I have 3 of these in the deck, but they're not as broken as the Rats. So Invoker's just going to spec one of the Rats from the deck. Now read this effect. This card's normal summon. You can send one. You can Foolish Burial one. It's like similar to Armageddon Knight, but that's not the most OP effect. The OP effect is the effect when you overlay into it, and it's the effect of the monster is a Beast Warrior, the type, sorry. You can just detach one and then spec another one from the deck, another Yunishishi Momorat from the deck. So what we're going to do first is go into the monkey. The monkey is a bit weighted. It's basically Chaos Emperor Dragon, but you need to have 12 XC's material. So without any of the new cards they've not announced yet, it might be really difficult to do that right now. Not sure, and you also have to do inflict battle damage anyway. So now we got the once per turn to overlay into it. And now we got the monkey in there. We're just going to use the effect of the monkey, which is the effects of the Rat that it gave to the monkey, which is to spec another Rat from the deck. So we're just going to spec another Rat from the deck. That's one Rat gone, one in the grave, one on the field, and then over the monkey we're going to spec the tiger. Now the tiger's effect is same as earlier ones. You can overlay it onto one monster once per turn, but this one you need 3 level 4, so the only way of remaking is overlaying into another one. But the effect is it gains the attack, blah blah blah. That's not very important. And once per turn detach one and then attach one from the graveyard to it. Now what we're going to do here is detach the monkey and pick the tiger and then attach the Rat from the graveyard. Now the Rat's a very weird card because it gives the monster the effect if it's under it as an Xyz material. It doesn't work like what's it? It's like some cards like Star Seraphs, I believe. If you Xyz into Deltaros gain that effect when you Xyz onto it, but if you overlay onto Deltaros, it doesn't gain the effect. But in this one, if you reattach it, you can get the effect again. So we're going to use the Rat's effect that it gave to the tiger to spec another Rat from the deck. You can see how much we plussed already. We opened just a Terratop into Invoker, and then we've already got 4 cards on the field. We're going to carry on now. It's overlaid to one more important part of the combo, which is the Bull. The Bull is basically a tanky. You can overlay it once per turn, same as all the other XCs, and then insert your deck for a normal summonable Beast Warrior from the deck. Now, at this point, we've got options. I'm going to show you the other part of the combo later on, but this one is the one that gives you the most cards. So I'm going to search Coach Captain Bearman. You may remember this from quite an old set. Not so old, but it's about a couple of years old. You can normal summon this card, so you can search it with the Bull, and when you normal summon it, all of your Beast Warriors you currently control becomes level 8, and you can't Xyz with it other than Xyz monsters into fire, but we're going to use that anyway. So since you can actually normal summon it without tributes, similar to Beast King Barbaros. and then you can use this effect to make the other rats level 8. And from then on, you can overlay the 2 rats, I guess, for like a good rank 8, for example, Titanic Galaxy. But in this case, we're just going to go for the most cards, which is this Coach King Giga Trainer. I used to play this card in Sylvans, it was quite decent. But you need 3 level 8 monsters to make it. And 3 times per turn, you can just detach a material from it and draw a card. Then, if it's a monster, you inflict cowboy damage to your opponent. So it's going to draw all these broken cards. Very, very fucking broken cards. Alright, so there it is. That's the main part of the combo. Now the nicest thing about this is you have another one, which is the dragon, which we didn't make. If you don't have that many good cards, which is look, my hand's really broken right now, so I can do more plays than this. Also, the new Yunishishi cards, like the spells and the trap cards, they haven't actually announced the effects of them. So if you're playing like Yunishishi those cards, you can probably draw into them and then potentially use the cards in the grave, like if they have like a monster reborn. I don't know, just speculating here. And finally, the effect of the dragon is you can just detach one, pop a card you can draw. I'm just gonna pop this card just to free up room for monsters or stuff that is in my hand. This combo did involve your normal summon as well as your Terror Top, which you don't really care about. But this is a 1-card combo to end up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Minus the 4 cards, but assuming we didn't draw 4 cards, I guess. So it's a total of +5. It's ridiculous for a 1-card combo, and it's ridiculous. I'm going to show you the next part of the combo now. Let's go to another game. Doesn't really matter if we lose because we're going to go first. So actually, let's just do something to make it even more cool. Let's say we draw a scout. You can either draw a Bunbuk or a scout, and it won't matter too much. So in this combo, we're just going to draw the scout with the Terror Top. So you can maybe draw a Summoner's Art or something to search the scout. Right, so this one's a bit weird. This basically sets you up in a now this is a combo where it's very similar at the beginning, but this time you set up pendulum scales. But all you need is a Speedroid Terror Top. The scout is just there to make it even more cool. So it's gonna go into Invoker. In this combo though, if you don't have a Terror Top, you can just open 1 rat, and you can still do the combo. So let's say we didn't open the rat, we opened in the Terror Top instead. But if you do open rat, you just basically just normal summon it. So it's the same thing really. So it's going to go into the monkey. Monkey gains the effect of rats, and rat specs another rat from the deck. So monkey, we're going to overlay the monkey to the tiger. Tiger's effect, detach 1, equip 1 as a C material, and he gains the effect of the rat, and rat specs another rat from the deck. Now, at this point, you can go into bull by going onto the tiger, and then the bull can search any beast warrior that you can normal summon. In this case, we are going to be searching Performer Power King Bear, which is the highest scale beast warrior you can search. And then you can go into Tiger King with the 2 rats. And don't forget to use the effects Tiger King to get the 10 key. Grab the 10 key and then search your other scale, which is in this case, in this example, there's a couple of other ones, but this is the lowest scale, which is Dragoons of Draconia. Now you can go into the dragon. Dragon can pop a card, but if you do draw Scout, like in this example, just to make it more cool, I'm going to just be using Scout. Search Monolith. And since Scout's locked you out to any special summon, you can just pop the Scout. There you go, you got the Scout pop there. It's quite nice. And set your scales. And you can pendulum summon these guys. So the Scout and the Monolith, which it did search. It might remind you of the Metalfoes deck that does run this combo, because you can just make infinity with it. So in this case, we're just going to go into infinity, I guess. There you go. Now this is a nice thing you can do here is Tiger King's a beast warrior. So if you can find a way at this point to recycle rats, you can perhaps use the Tiger King effect that has Rat's effect to spec another rat. That's why in the extra deck I'm running Emerald, because you do go through your rats very quickly. There's one in the grave, two on the Tiger King. So if there's a really easy way to recycle them, perhaps like a Yangzing Path or something like that, that they can get in the future. Hopefully they get something like that, or Plot of Avarice, their own one. Those sorts of cards, if they get it, it would make this deck even better with the recycling stuff. So also F-Zero is very easy to make in this deck, like that. You just make it. It's very, very easy. So that's the combos that I've seen people just describe and then just sort of improve some of them. So this deck seems got some potential, I guess. It's just at the moment it's just rat deck, to be honest. All the other Yunishishi cards are okay. They're not that broken compared to rat, but rat's probably the best card in the deck right now, similar to Insector, Dragonfly, Insectors, and Magician in windups, etc. So yeah, they have it. Hopefully you can come up with other cool combos and describe them to find out what you can get. And hopefully the new Yunishishi cards are really, really good, that maybe even make this deck potentially super meta. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye.